GM, should I say GME? Roaring Kitty is back. Posted again another cryptic tweet and posted a big position in GME. And the market itself has reacted by rising 90% in pre-market trading. So let's take a look at this. Here we have it. It's all the way up at 44. Lambs led to the slaughter is my expectation. My gut feeling is that he's going to make himself very rich and dumb people are going to buy his bags or buy the bags of smarter players, hedge funds, whatever. And I want to make a very quick comparison. First of all, I don't trade stocks, so, I don't give fucking... You shouldn't follow my assumptions about stocks as if they were trades. Right? I don't trade GME. I have no interest in trading it. But it's very much interesting for market dynamics because it's an indication of dumb people and what they're doing, and also smart people and what they're doing. Because some people are very, very smart and getting ahead of these moves, and other people are just destined to always be losers because they're always lagging. Like the people who are going to buy GME today after it's up 90%. They are dumb. The people who took the chance and bought in the dip we just had at 23 are going to do well, and they're going to dump on the people at 44. That's how markets work. I'll give you the analogy of crypto, which is relevant to all of us. Dogecoin was a massive mover because of Elon Musk in 2021. GME was a massive mover because of Roaring Kitty in 2020, going into 2021. Then, after Dogecoin ended, all of these pumps, all of these wicks, and these pumps, and these pumps, and this pump, and this little pump, and these diminishing returns were all related to Elon Musk tweeting or talking about Dogecoin. Sound familiar? Roaring Kitty comes back, starts to tweet about GameStop in cryptic ways, and it pumps like crazy. He then posts his massive long position, and people think that he's going to send GME to $500 or whatever the fuck they're thinking. A couple things that I like of my observations. First of all, hedge funds will not get caught out twice. Just won't happen. Not to the same magnitude. Second, you can check, because it's a publicly listed company, you can check the short open interest, and the short interest is nowhere near 2021 levels. So talking about this massive short squeeze that's going to catch the hedge funds out twice in a row is fanciful at best. GameStop is a meme stock, okay? But people put their whole net worth into it thinking that they're, going to become mega wealthy by following some guy. And good luck to them. But I don't think it's going to work this time. And the biggest thing, which is the same reason why an Elon Musk tweet in 2021 was able to send Dogecoin to 69 cents, and the same Elon Musk tweet in 2023 or 2024 was not able to move it even above 20 cents, is diminishing returns. People now understand the playbook. The playbook is no longer, we don't know how high GME can go, we're going to fight back against the evil hedge funds. The playbook is Roaring Kitty tweets, get long, and immediately sell it as soon as you see some profit. Because there's going to be dumb people who don't take profit. It's just a PvP game. So it's a very interesting game to watch. The only way to trade GME is long, by the way. Shorting it's retarded. But also getting long after he's tweeted and posted his position, that's also retarded. You have to understand the dynamics of these games. It is a attention-based trade, 100% attention-based. And so when there's attention there, you can make money. But if you're playing the attention game, you have to be long before he tweets and close it after he tweets. He also always tweets outside of market hours. That is not always, but he always does his first tweet of the day or of the series, whatever, whenever the markets are closed, because the stock market does not trade 24 hours like crypto. You have these pre-market moves and overnight moves. Why is he doing that? Well, he's got a massive fucking position that calls at $20, I believe, and he's just put himself into insane levels of profit so that as long as it opens tomorrow, or today, as long as it opens anywhere near there, he can immediately realize a return. And he is going to make himself rich. He's not doing it to fight back. Because if he was, he wouldn't be posting cryptic tweets. Remember, this guy's come back and he hasn't said anything. He hasn't done a video. He used to be a streamer talking about how his deep analysis of the valuation of the company. The company's a piece of shit. They've just diluted their shares massively. And they're also super unprofitable and had horrible earnings. Like, it's a shit company, fundamentally. So it's just an attention trade. And he's not out there saying this is undervalued and there's massive short interest. He's literally tweeting. It's almost like a social experiment at this point. He's just tweeting random videos or a fucking Uno reverse card picture. And people are shitting themselves and posting and getting balls long. So posting his massive position, to me, looking at it from the outside, is the last attempt, right? You know, videos aren't going to move GameStop's price anymore. A Uno reverse card is not going to... He can't just tweet random pictures to move the price. The last thing he's able to do is show his enormous position. And people are like, holy shit, he's deep, he's in, wow, let's go. And they all get long and boom, exit liquidity, takes profit, away we go. Let's see, maybe he's fucking the real Robin Hood and is going to make everyone rich, but I doubt it. Be very interesting to watch though. Super interesting. Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking good today. Stronger than Ethereum. Nice move up. Talked about this on monthly preview, which you should check out as well. Bitcoin above 69 is bullish. The old 2021 all-time high. Holding above there equals higher prices for me. Now, it is a Monday. Mondays can be unreliable. Don't forget that. But so obviously you want to wait and see how Monday closes. But I consider this to be a good higher low that's forming, especially if it's able to close up here. I think we then go for a breakout. Now, is it going to breakout going to stick? Don't know. It might reject off 75. It might reject before 75. But I think it will attempt a breakout the longer we stay above 69. So for me, I'm obviously swing long Bitcoin since this consolidation here. If you remember, we had the breakout candle. I waited to see Thursday and Friday's closes. I got long on Saturday because I wanted to see 3 consecutive midweek closes. Above 65, we had positive ETF flows. We got long, swing long, stop at 64. So in at 66 or 67, I think it was. Stop loss at 64. Plan is to add to that position with a view to Bitcoin building itself up before a breakout. You can go back, go look at daily levels and trade of the day and through trading analysis from when? The 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th of May. It's all documented there if you want to see the exact trade, but I'm swing long Bitcoin on top of my spot bags. Also swing long Link, Chainlink, since just before the breakout here. And very simple play on Link. Larry Fink, tokenization, real world assets. He's going to shill it. He's not going to shill Link directly, but Link has had a really nice lengthy consolidation. Spent several weeks below the bands, trapping people into thinking that it was flipping bearish, and yet the bands did not flip red, which is one of the best setups you can actually get. Going well below the bands will encourage lots of people to sell and short because they think, oh, the bands are going to cross red. They never did. Boom, away we go. So I think Link is probably going to set itself up and have a decent breakout. It might just be a third push, right? It could just be that Link has one more push up to here and then that's it. And it underperforms the rest of the cycle. I am by no means a Link maxi. I'm 100% planning to take profit on Link above these highs if I see some signs of divergence. But let's get it there first, right? And otherwise, that's about it. ETH is underperforming Bitcoin on the lower time frames. Now, ETH is still doing well. And on a ETH BTC basis, it's obviously outperforming Bitcoin since the move the other day. But here at the moment, it's slightly weaker. My spot bags are still basically all BTC because I'm waiting for the crossover, as I've said for weeks, months at this point. Once that crosses green and holds with a weekly close, I'll flip into Ethereum, a bit more on my BTC, and ride the momentum. That's probably when we get some positive news about the ETH ETFs and when they're going to be coming. Again, I talked about that on monthly preview. Seems like it might not even happen in June. For me, the longer it takes, the better. Last thing, stablecoin cap. So the black line is the stablecoin market cap. The orange is Bitcoin. And I want to point out a couple of things. People look at stablecoins and say, oh, if stablecoin market cap's rising, that means that's good. Get long, bullish. But it's not that simple because the market itself does not react to stablecoins. It's the other way around. Stablecoins rise after Bitcoin. So Bitcoin broke out in October 2023. Stablecoin market cap only really started to break out and rise up in November. That makes sense because price has to go up first to create the positive momentum, positive sentiment, positive feeling in the market for then people to put their money in and trade it. And the same thing happens at the top. Stablecoin cap keeps rising after Bitcoin peaks. Bitcoin peaked here, stablecoin cap kept rising. Why? Because people who buy or adding stables into the market at Bitcoin 73k are clearly not smart. Why didn't they buy at 63, 53, 43, 33? Why are they putting their stables into the market now? The reason why stablecoins are considered to be a bullish thing is because if there's more stablecoins in the market, there's more capital coming in that's able to buy coins. But stablecoins aren't just used for buying coins, they're also used to farm. You could be putting stables in to farm in DeFi. You could be putting stables in to short perpetual futures to capture a basis, which is very common. And if you look here, from 13th of March until the 25th of April, we had positive funding rates. And this is usually what's more likely to be happening. Positive funding rates across the market. Global funding rate. If you're looking at from the top to here, from the peak until they went basically to negative. You had a 1 month period, exactly. You had exactly a month where we had super high funding and prices were not going up. Funding was well above neutral, but prices were not going up. So what does that tell you? In combination with the fact that in that same month from here, Bitcoin's price went down, and in that exact same month, stablecoins continued rising. That means the stables that were coming in were probably being used to just farm, meaning buy the spot, short the perps, capture the basis. That's what big players do. Because you can get 20%, 40%, 60%, 100% annualized returns on your cash, risk-free, the only risk being exchange risk, of course, counterparty risk, which is much better than 5% in the bank account. So it's important to understand if you're tracking stablecoin flows, they don't just mean $1 in equals crypto bullish. And price will lead the stable flows, which is why I'm saying the fact stablecoins have been going sideways here, but Bitcoin is now rising is a good thing. When you see Bitcoin breaking out, that's when you're going to see stables rise again. And people who wait until stables are at 154, 160, whatever, they're going to be behind the curve once again. So seems bullish, setting up pretty well, as is the market. That's all for today. GM, GM, GM.